role model, I'm the girl's role model. Stepping over haters, bitch, I'm in Balenciaga. I'm a robber, any robbers for them blue dollars. Huncho, ride foes, I'm a crypto. Southside with my brothers like a strip club. Jack girl, pretty face with a big pole.
What's poppin' that nation? It's your girl Dayla here, aka Miss Celeb. If you ain't gang, then you lame. What you saying? What you doing? And I'm back with another YouTube video. And today's YouTube video is going to be a very detailed video on how I did my hair. This beautiful frontal wig install, start to finish. And when I say start to finish, I mean start to finish. From getting the wig out the box, to bleaching it, plucking it, customizing it, installing, tinting, all of that in one video. So if this video is lengthy, please excuse it, but it has to be because this is a lengthy process. But this is literally start to finish, like literally, and it's going to be so detailed. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys learn something new, and you should, because this is the whole process, literally start to finish, what you need to do when you get your wig. I mean, like, it's free game. It's free game. I'm teaching you how to bleach your wig, tint your wig, pluck your wig, install your wig. Like, I'm teaching you free game, honey, all in one video. All you gotta do is sit here and watch. And watch them ads. Do not skip them ads because I'm giving y'all free game. The least you can do is watch them ads for me. But yeah, if you want to learn how to do your own wig, like, come on now. And I could have done better on this install. It was 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning when I was installing this. But I still did, like, pretty good. So if you want to learn how to bleach your frontal wig, pluck, tint, all that stuff, and install all in one video, then continue watching and subscribe, because honey, if you're watching me and not subscribed, then what are you doing? Become a part of the nation. We're lit. Like, come on, subscribe. Check out my other videos. Follow my Instagrams on the screen. What are you doing? Without further ado, I'm gonna stop talking and get into the video. So guys, this wig is from Isee Hair, and they sent me this 150% density straight human hair 22-inch transparent lace wig. And this is just the stuff that comes in the box, 2 wig caps and a little card or whatever. And this is how the lace is looking. It's a transparent lace, and it is 22 inches and it's straight. So to bleach the knots on this wig, you will need BTW powder, 35 developer, or 40, and a bowl. And I just did that to show you guys nothing was in it. It's just dried up stuff that I forgot to clean out. So I showed me doing 1 scoop, but at the end I really used 2 scoops because I kept mixing it and stirring it. But you're gonna do 2 full scoops of BTW bleach powder, and you're gonna go in with your 30 volume developer or whichever volume developer you like, and just pour. I don't have exact measurements. I just pour what I feel is good, and I mix it until I have a thick paste consistency. You'll see me adding more W2 along the way because it was just too runny for me. You don't want it to be runny at all, like at all, or it will seep through and make the hair blonde. You just want it to sit on the inside of the wig so the knots can turn from black to brown, but you don't want the actual hair to turn blonde. I hope I'm making sense. But yeah, I just mix and stir and wait until I get a thick consistency, like a paste or icing. You don't want it runny at all. You see, it was still just a tad bit runny, like droopy. You'll see in a second. But I just kept going until I didn't have any runniness whatsoever. What I did was turn my wig inside out because this is what needs to be bleached. So I'm just going to spread that all across where you see hair. You do not need to put this all across the lace, like the lace part where there's no hair, because there's literally nothing to bleach right there. Like, you're going to be wasting product. So So I start off in the back because the back is where the knots are doubled or tripled or whatever. Those are where the knots are harder to lift. So I start in the back, and the front are like single knots. So you don't want to start off in the front because you will get a over bleached hairline. So I like to start in the back because that doesn't bleach as fast as the front does. Guys, I really hope you guys are understanding me. I really hope I'm making sense. But yeah, I just put it all over the hair. You'll see me like use it a lot because you need to make sure everything is covered. You don't want no black dots left. And it's better to use a butter knife, but I use a spoon because that's just what I had and that's what I wanted to use, and it worked just fine. And you just want to tap it on there. You don't want to press it on there hard. You don't want to mix it in or rub it in. You just want to tap it on there gently because you don't want this to bleed through and get on the actual hair and turn the hair blonde. So I'm letting this sit for 20 minutes, and the higher volume developer you use is the less amount of time you will need it to sit. I use 30. 30 is not too strong, but it's not too weak. And I use gloves to wash this product off, and I just used lukewarm water to rinse the product off. And you want to use gloves when you're making your mix also. When you're mixing your BTW and bleach powder, you want to wear gloves because you can't burn yourself, but I just didn't wear gloves. I don't know why, but yeah. You see where it's over plucked, like the hairline is over bleached, it's over bleached. So I go in with my Shimmer Light shampoo to help tone that brassiness down because it was a little blonde. It was a little too blonde, orangish. Ooh, I can't talk today, y'all. But yeah, you're going to go in with that Shimmer Light shampoo. It just tones the hair and it'll take away the brassiness. And I left that on for 15 minutes. I maybe could have done 30. Maybe 30 would have gave me the perfect outcome, but I like the brassiness a bit. So I left it on there for 15 minutes and I washed it out. I'm washing it out, as you guys can see. And I just proceeded to wash the wig. And you can use any shampoo, any conditioner. People act like you need a special shampoo or special conditioner. You don't. You can use any, like you're just rinsing off the wig. But if you're bleaching, like really bleaching hair, bleaching the wig from black to brown, why can't I talk today? You're gonna need special shampoo to bring that hair back to life. You're gonna need silicone conditioner, like you're gonna need a lot of stuff to bring that hair back to life. And I've bleached hair, so I know. So now it's time to pluck that hairline. You need to pluck because if you don't pluck, your hair will look really wiggy and you will have a thick hairline that does not look natural, and we don't like that. We want to look good. We want our wig to not look wiggy, honey. Okay, period. So plucking is necessary. Don't matter if a wig comes pre-plucked, you need to pluck it some more. So I like to pluck my wigs while they're still damp, not while they're fully dry, because it's easier to pluck the hair while it's still wet. And I'm parting the hair down the middle because I know I'm going to wear a middle part. So it just guides me, where I need to pluck and where I don't. So now you want to go in and separate the very front of the hair from the rest of the hair, because the front of the hair is already thin. You want to get what's behind that thin part of the hair, because that's what's thick. That's what needs to be plucked. So you see me separating that so I can pluck what's behind what I separated. When you pluck, you need sharp tweezers. Don't use dull tweezers. It'll be harder. I like to use sharp tweezers, and I just go in a up and down motion and just tweeze. And you'll see me combing back the hair. That's the hair that I tweezed out. That's not shedding. That's the hair that I tweezed out. And I'm just going to proceed to tweeze and pluck until I get a thin, natural looking hairline that I desire. You want that gradient look. And here I'm just making wand curls because I like to style my wigs before I actually put them on. It makes it easier for me, and I can actually see what I'm working with. Right here, I just wanted to show you guys the power of a hot comb. If you don't have a hot comb, then you need to get one, because sis, look at that. Look how that hot comb works. All you need to do is spray a little got-to-be spray, go over it with your hot comb, and boom, you got the perfect mold. You got the perfect hairline how you want it to look. So now it's time to go in with our ball cap. I love the ball cap because it protects my edges and skin, but mostly my edges. So to do the ball cap, you need to cut your ear tabs, because that will allow your cap to lay flat, and the glue and everything can just lay flat. It won't be bunched up or wiggy. And I just cut my ear tabs, and I like to use a nude or beige cap, but this time I used brown because I didn't feel like using all that makeup to cover it up. So I just used a brown one that matched my skin the best, and I go in with my got to be glued spray, and I spray that on my hairline. On my hairline. I see people doing this and they just be spraying all willy-nilly. No, you need to spray on your hairline, because your hairline is what you're mimicking. Like, spray it on your hairline. And I'm just cutting it and turn my wig inside out, tinted it with makeup so it can be my color. The lace can be my color because it is a transparent lace. Transparent lace is white. So I put wherever I'm going to lay that lace on my head, I colored that brown so it can match my hair. Y'all, this clip goes really fast. I tried to slow it down the best I could, but it's time lapse, so it goes really fast. But I just cut my ear tabs, and I did 3 layers of 3 layers of wig adhesive, and I let it dry completely. No white. I let it dry completely before I put my next layer on. And you need to put it on the cap and the skin. Put it on the cap because it lays the cap more down and it's more seamless, and you put it on your skin because the glue needs to actually stick to your skin, not just the cap, or else it will not stick. And this is a elastic band. I let it sit on my hair for 30 minutes to make sure the lace was completely dry, and bam, honey, look at that lace melted. Just wait until I cut and tie it down again, honey. You're gonna be like, whoa, what lace? Like, for real. And I like to cut my lace in sections because it makes it easier for me to get that melted look. It makes it way easier. So I cut it in sections, and I cut the lace off with a razor because the razor gives me a jagged cut. It doesn't give me a straight cut, because if you have a straight cut, it's gonna look like a wig. Like, it's gonna look wiggy. So you see me cutting it with my razor, and just wait until I tie it down and all that. But I'm doing my edges. I use the Nairobi foam to style my baby hairs, and the hot comb, and boom, baby, honey. Yes, ma'am. That's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. You know the drill, you know the deal, and you know what to do. Thank you for watching. I love you, period.